Divine guidance on stepping into your power. This is what we are going to be looking at today. And this is a message for the Divine Feminine. It's a message that I get quite a lot, from Divine Feminines in relation to how do I step into my power, or I'm struggling to step into my power. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. However, it's not just for the Divine Feminine, it is also for the Divine Masculine. So if you're a Divine Masculine and you're watching this will give you messages as well of what you can work on your own path. Because remember, even if you are in Divine Masculine energy mostly, you have that feminine energy within. We all have masculine and feminine energy. So this message, if you're a Divine Masculine watching, it will really relate to your feminine energy as well within, which is something that you need to balance your masculine and feminine energy. So that's what we're looking at today. Divine guidance on stepping into your power. We're going to see what is coming through for you. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to World Illuminator 11. And we've got 6 decks that we are going to be using for this. We've got the Divine Feminine Oracle, Power of Surrender deck, the Rose Oracle, Work Your Light Oracle, the Healing Waters Oracle, and She Believed She Could, and so she did. And if you're a Divine Masculine or you're a he, then he believed he could, and so he did. Okay, so let's check in to see what is coming through. So thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for stepping into power? Divine guidance on stepping into power. What is coming through? So we've got this card and we've got this card. Okay, so the cards that we have that have come out here, so I'm being guided to do it this way today. We've got Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. And this is such a powerful message for stepping into your power, because what tends to happen as a Divine Feminine, I'm going to be saying Divine Feminine because it's easier to address that way, but like I said, if you're a Divine Masculine watching, just really take that as a message for your feminine energy within. But what tends to happen is that in life we put our focus on things that are not really helping us usually. You can be putting your focus on the outside world, your focus so much on social media, spending a lot of time scrolling, for example. Not that, there's anything wrong with doing that, but if you're spending a lot of your time that you can actually be using for yourself, for going within, for example, then it's kind of like you're not spending your time wisely. You are missing out on that inner connection because you're spending that time, a lot of your time on social media, for example. That's just an example. But then also as a Divine Feminine, especially on the twin flame journey, it is also about where you're putting your focus, because it is very easy to put all your focus on the Divine Masculine. And that is the most important part of stepping into your power. It is about where you're putting your focus as a Divine Feminine, because remember, this journey is a journey of the self. But what tends to happen is that we get so much into our head about this journey, and we focus so much on the physical world. We focus on what's going on with the Divine Masculine, where they are, what's happening in their life, why they're doing this, why they're not doing that. And we are caught up in that, and it's like you spend your time thinking about that, overthinking about that, worrying about that, trying to figure things out in relation to that. And it's kind of, you're not spending your time wisely, because as you're focusing on them, it's like you're running from yourself. You are running from yourself as a Divine Feminine and putting all your focus and thoughts and energy onto them when you need to be putting it all onto yourself. When it comes to your own healing, when it comes to things that you need to work through, your own insecurities, your own fears, things that you need to release. So it's about spending your time wisely by putting all your focus on yourself. So it's about, it's the goddess of discernment. It's about discerning what's good, what's important for you when it comes to your own path, what it is that you need to be putting, when it comes to your priorities, your own life, what you need to be working on for yourself, what you need to be healing. Those are the things that you need to be spending your time wisely on. What brings you joy, what you enjoy doing, what's fun, what your creativity, those things that help you to move forward on your own path and your spiritual path as well. Your day-to-day spiritual practices and things that you can do for yourself to move forward on your own spiritual path. So it's about spending your time wisely and your energy wisely too. By pulling your energy back to yourself, focusing on yourself and the things that you're doing, that will help you to step into your power. That will help you to connect deeper to who you are as a divine feminine. It will help you to work on self-love, on self-care, to put all your focus and energy on you. So the other part is, I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. This is also about putting boundaries. It is important for you to put your own boundaries, healthy boundaries as a divine feminine, because we tend to get into this place where we can't just do things because somebody else has asked, or we just do things for the sake of doing them. When really your heart is saying to you, you need that time to rest. You need that time for yourself, for that meditation, to spend time in solitude, about you go out and you do things. So it's also about being in your power to say yes only when it's a holy hell yes, and to say no where you really feel that you're not wanting to do this. You may feel like, oh, I'm letting a certain person down, but you're saying no to that person is actually you saying yes to yourself. So it's about you knowing your worth, but also knowing when it's important for you to say yes to yourself and to say no to others or to certain situations. So that's part of you actually, stepping into your power, knowing what's right for you. You can see that energy that's coming through there. It's about knowing yourself. It's about, really standing up for what's right for you and spending your time wisely. And, and that can also be about even saying no to people who are dragging you down, energies that are dragging you down, or negative people and situations, because they're not helping your energy as you're rising up and, stepping into your power. So stepping away from people, negative situations, and, and that's the message of how you, with this card, how you can really step into your power. And then the next card that we've got is Margaret Porret, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine and I am nothing except love. So powerful message for stepping into your power. It's about remembering that you are love itself and love is divine. You are divine. You are the divine being of love, and it is about you operating from love in everything that you do. And it starts with love for the self. It starts with you loving yourself, accepting yourself as you are, healing things that you may need to heal in relation to your own self-acceptance, in forgiving yourself for things of the past, releasing guilt, shame, things that you're holding on to, so that you really operate from the place of love for the self. Loving every part of yourself and shadow side as well. And, and also knowing that you are doing your best on your own journey. And, and really just coming from the place of love, compassion, and kindness to the self. And when you can do that with yourself, you can do that with others. So, being in that place of coming from love, operating from love, is what will help you to really step into your power. So that's another message. And stepping away from fear, releasing fears, because fear is the opposite of love. If you are caught up in fear about your journey with your divine masculine, fear about, certain things that you're doing in your own life, whatever is going on, it is going to keep you, in lower energy. It is going to hold you back from stepping into your power, because fear contracts you. It's like it's constricting and it contracts you, whereas love is expanding. It expands you. So it is about you operating from love, being the love that you are, giving love, and being open to receiving love. That will help you to really step into your power. So, moving on to the next deck. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through about stepping into power? Guidance on stepping into power. What is coming through today? So, we've got these two cards. Right. So, the messages that have come out today, we've got here surrender to rest and sleep. And this is very important because, looking after your body is very important for you to be able to step into your power, giving yourself the time for rest, the time for sleep, and having enough sleep is really good for you as well. And it says here to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and a peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. So this is very important when you're stepping into your power, giving yourself that time for quiet time, that time to just be, that time for solitude, that time for yourself. It also helps you to get to know who you truly are, to connect deeper to your true self, and also honoring your time for, peaceful sleep. Ensuring that you have, enough sleep as well is really good for you to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So, it is about you looking after yourself. This is part of self-care. This is part of being good to yourself and part of loving yourself, and and not really, and in making sure that you make time for slowing down, because sometimes you can be doing so much, and the feminine energy is really about being. It is the energy of, of just being so that you receive. But if you're doing, not only does it result in burnout, because you're not slowing down, you're not giving yourself that time to just be, it also takes you out of stepping into your feminine, divine feminine power, because you are not giving yourself that time to receive. That's receiving the guidance, the messages, the light codes and everything that comes in that you do receive when you are in the place of just being. So that's the message that's also coming through. It will help you as a divine feminine to step into your power, to rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. And then we've got surrender, stubbornness that has come out as well here. And he says, if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So if there is something that you're being stubborn about and you're being rigid, or, tensing up or taking a rigid stance, things have to be this way, it needs to be that way. And, you're being asked to gently observe yourself and become more yielding. Remember, the divine feminine energy is also of flow, it's of flexibility and adaptability. It's not about just saying being rigid about certain things or the way that you see things. You're being asked to be in the place of becoming more yielding, more flexible, more adaptable, and and more open as well. And so, it's about observing yourself. And that's such an important thing for stepping into your power, being the observer of yourself. It starts from observing your own thoughts, catching yourself when you find yourself thinking negative thoughts, so you can turn them around to positive affirmations, thinking positive thoughts, observing your actions, the way you are with other people, the way you are with yourself, being the observer of, how you react to certain situations, the way that you speak to other people, really be in the place of being the observer of yourself and changing what needs to be changed, so that it can really help you to step into your divine feminine power. Okay, so next message is coming through. Thank you, angels. Divine guidance on stepping into power as a divine feminine. What is coming through? Okay, so the next messages that we've got from this deck here, So we've got, first of all, the wild rose, and the message is do it your way, embrace your uniqueness untamed. So such a beautiful card to come through. And this is also very important. This is about doing things your way, doing it your way, the way that your heart is guiding you to do, embracing your uniqueness. That can be in the way that you dress, in the way that you live your life, in the way that you do your hair. It can be also about your creativity, the way that you do the things that you're working on, the way you live your life. Embrace your uniqueness. This is about remembering that, to be able to step into your power, you've got to be your unique self and, your authentic self. So it's about doing things your way, doing the way, anything that you're working on your way, and doing your life your way. That's about being untamed, not following the crowd, not being told that you have to be this way, breaking away from those restrictions of society, of socialization, of programming, and doing things your way. The wild rose, that is an important part of stepping into your power. And then the next card that we've got Mother Rose, and it says returning to each other, compassion, humanity. So that really goes with the card of love, divine love. Love is divine that we talked about. This is about returning into each other. This is also about, working with others, being there to be of service, being there to return to love, to help other people with compassion and working, as part of a community, or to help humanity, with whatever that is that you do, whether it's healing people, whether it is helping people in whatever way, it is that compassion. It is about what your soul came here to do. And we're all one. It's about remembering that we are all one, and we are there to, as you move forward on your own path, you're there to help others rise too. So it's about having that love for others and knowing that we are one, and living your life to be there to have that compassion towards others, to help others. That will really help you to step into your power, because, as a soul, you are the divine being of love, and you are here to be of service, to help others with compassion, and to be there for humanity in whatever way that is for you. So it's about returning to each other as well. And when you make time to be there for others, to help others, that really helps you to step into your power, because you are truly doing what your soul came here to do. Okay, so thank you, angels. Next message is about stepping into power. What else is coming through from this deck? What do we have? So the other messages coming through from this deck we've got here, you're already doing it. And it says, stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So this is such a powerful message, because what tends to happen is that we get into our head so much. Am I doing things right? Am I on the right path? Am I, meditating correctly? Am I doing this? And we overthink. On this journey with my divine masculine, am I doing what I need to do as the divine feminine to get into that union? You get into your head, and you are being shown that you are already doing it. You need to stop overthinking and just keep facing your true north. Keep listening to the guidance that you're receiving, and let go of that overthinking. Overthinking gets you stuck, because all you do is go round and round in circles in your mind, and trying to figure this out, trying to figure that out, and usually you don't get far. So, just trust that you are on the right path, listen to your guidance, and keep facing your true north. Keep moving forward, coming from the place of love, and being that divine being of love that you are. And then we've got Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And this is so powerful. This is about releasing things that are holding you back, becoming unbound, finding freedom. Those things that have been dragging you down, to do with soul patterns, to do with past lives, to do with soul contracts, things that are holding you back, karmic contracts as well. It's about releasing the karma that's holding you back, releasing, things to do with even patterns from ancestral patterns, healing your life, all those things will get you into a place of becoming free. And that freedom helps you to step into your power. When you're being dragged down and held back by all those things, limiting beliefs, all those things, they hold you back from stepping into your power. So this is about working on yourself to find that freedom. That will help you to step into your power as well. Okay, and releasing what needs to go, whether it's people, situations, negativity, negative situations, whatever it is, release what needs to go. And that will help you to step into your power. And then next we've got here, so we've got into the unknown, and it says underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. So this is something else that will really help you to step into your power. Going into the unknown when it comes to diving deeper into yourself, and facing your fears, whatever those fears may be. It can be fear of getting out of your comfort zone so that you start doing what you're being guided to do. It can be fear to start something new that you are being guided to do, that your heart is really kind of guiding you in that direction, whatever that is. Whatever fears that you have on your twin flame journey is facing those fears that you have about, coming into union, whether you ever see them again, and releasing the fears. Fear, as I said before, it holds you back. So you have to face your fears, so it's like diving deep into yourself and finding courage through those things that have been holding you back. Through those things that you've been fearful about, finding the courage to keep moving forward, with it all. So that it will help you to step into your power. And then we also have deep sea diving. So we've got two cards that are really kind of about the same sort of message, which is about diving deeper into yourself. So I'm also getting this is, what will help you to step into your power is that getting to know your true self. As you release the fears and you peel off those layers, like peeling off that onion, and it's something that you do bit by bit. You keep working on yourself. You don't just do it all in one go. It's one day at a time, one step at a time, working through those layers, peeling them off. It's an ongoing process of healing and releasing and growing and, changing things in your own life and within yourself. So it's about that continuous deep sea diving into yourself and diving to connect deeper to your soul as well. Through quiet time, just being, meditation, all those things will help you to connect deeper to your soul. So we've got here deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experience, depths. So again, depths we've got here. So again, at that diving deeper into yourself, and learning through experience as well is about seeing the lessons that you're learning from the experiences that you're going through on your twin flame journey, at the areas of your life. What are you learning? And as you learn from those lessons, it helps you to step into your power, because lessons will keep repeating until you've learned them. So the more you learn and be able to move forward, the more you rise up within yourself as well. And and this is also about learning when it comes to your own spiritual path, way of the mystic. This is about giving yourself the time, whether it's learning through reading or learning through diving deeper to find your own inner wisdom, or through going for retreats, or some other sort of watching videos, whatever it is, things that will help you opening up to your gifts. That's also diving deeper into yourself to open up to those gifts that you have within. All those things will truly help you to step into your power. More learning on your own spiritual path, things that will help you to grow. That will also help you to step into your power. Okay, and then we'll finish off with this deck. She believed she could, and so she did. So what else will help you to step into your, I'm being guided here, to step into your power. So let's see what's coming through here to finish off. So first of all, we've got a woman with a voice, by definition, is a strong woman. And this is by Melinda Gates. Or a man with a voice, by definition, is a strong man. So this is also about having a voice. This is about opening up your throat chakra, having your voice to be able to speak your truth, to speak for yourself, to stand up for what you believe in and move forward with that. So when you have a voice, by definition, you are strong, and it helps you to step into your power as well. And then we've got, there is no limit to what we as women can accomplish, and that's by or Michelle Obama. And there's no limit to what we as women, men can accomplish, or we as divine beings can accomplish. And it's about knowing that there's no limit to what you can accomplish in your own life, and not setting those limits for yourself, releasing any sort of insecurities, any thinking that, oh, this is not for me, this is for other people, any of those things that make you limit yourself. Remember, you are a divine being who is in this limitless universe, and there is no limit to what you can accomplish. When you start to know that about yourself, it helps you to step into your power, because you're not limiting yourself anymore. You're not holding yourself back from negative thoughts and, insecurities and fears. You can achieve whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve when you believe in yourself and you trust in yourself and you trust in that connection that you have to the divine, and you work in partnership with the divine. In everything that you are doing in your life, you can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. So it is also important for you to step into your power, to really make stronger your working in partnership with the divine, your connection to the divine, and you're moving forward on your journey, of coming back to God. That will help you to really step into your power and to know that with God, there is nothing that you cannot accomplish. You can accomplish anything and everything. So believing in yourself and trusting in your own abilities and capabilities and what you can achieve, and setting goals for yourself, or, prioritizing those goals, moving forward with those things without, holding yourself back. All those things will really help you to step into your power, and to remember as well that there is only one person who can hold yourself back, and that person is you. And when you are getting out of your own way, you will be able to really step into your power. So that's what's coming through today about stepping into your power. I hope that really helps, as you're moving forward on your own journey. You can do and achieve whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Just really keep moving forward. And as it says, you're already doing it, so don't overthink it. Just really keep working on yourself, putting all your focus on yourself, all your energy on yourself. You deserve to keep rising as that powerful divine feminine or divine masculine. I hope you have an amazing day. Sending you all so much love.